Oh, sorry. Hi, everyone. Give me a second to get fully set up. You know I'm never ready for the start of a stream. And also, I was, I was going through my, like, pre-stream checklist of things in my head, and, I was like, wait a second, I'm gonna need a controller. Because we're starting a new game today. Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, which I am super excited to play because I really enjoyed the first Famicom Detective Club game, and I was told that this was the order to play them in. So, that's what I'll be doing. But yeah, I was looking for my controller, couldn't find it. I feel like a dumb... Oh wait, I am a dumb. I found it. I was gonna be like, well, I'll have to use my backup controller, and then as I was saying that, I looked one more time, and I was like, oh, it's right there, out in the open. And hi! And Fidget! It's good to see both, and Pixel! It's good to see you all! Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm so happy. So, I just recently uploaded my first YouTube short, which is, a big deal, because I wasn't sure I was ever going to really use shorts, but everyone was like, you really should. So, I made one, and it's gotten over 400 views, which is incredible to me. So, yeah. But no, we're not playing Shadow the Hedgehog. I am happy. My YouTube channel, currently, the most popular regular video on it has, like, over 100 views. So the fact that I just uploaded something and it already got over 400 is crazy to me. I don't watch shorts. Oh, it's understandable. I do have the YouTube, whatchamacallit. Why is my Switch dead? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it got unplugged. Oi. I didn't even notice. Hold on. Almost. Come on. Just get in there. Really? Ah! I'm sorry, hold on. Okay. We've got power. Substitute channel. Oh, thank you, Fidget. I really appreciate it. As I said, a part of my new initiative with content creation is to upload more videos and stuff so I can be on multiple platforms, not just Twitch. Shadow is famous. I'm definitely not, but I appreciate it. Right now, I'm at a point where it's like, I need to just get my name out there, you know? I realize I'm horrible at advertising myself. So, when I was formulating a game plan, I was like, I need to make some videos, stuff that'll get spread around, so that way people can find me more easily. And I'm so sorry, but stream's gonna take a minute because my Switch isn't charged because it somehow unplugged itself. And I don't know how. Sorry, Kelsey. Hi! Oh, you don't mean me, darling. I see how it is. No, but, yeah, I think what appeals to me about YouTube Shorts is that, like, I can get them out there. They're not gonna, like, clutter up my, you know, my channel's feed with, like, tons of unrelated videos. And, I can get them out relatively easily because they have to be under 60 seconds. So, like, it doesn't take a ton of editing to make them work. It's a sign from Nintendo that you need to play Shadow the Hedgehog instead. No, I don't want to play that game. I already streamed it a while back. I thought you chose... I didn't. I need a break from the storybook series. Like, don't get me wrong, I will eventually play it. But it's so soon after Secret Rings that, like, I just don't want to put myself through it so soon. I want to give myself a little bit of distance. You know, a little time to calm down and look at things a little more. objectively, for lack of a better term. Hi, Structor! It's good to see you! Hi, how are you? Is Black Knight worse? No, in my memory, Black Knight is better than Secret Rings, but they're both kinda still storybook series games, so, like, it's still probably gonna be a little rough, especially since I haven't played it in years. Oh, this is gonna be longer than I thought. My Switch is so dead. Also, what happened to Frogun? No, I didn't beat it already. I've been distracted. Quite literally, my next stream is going to be Frogun. I just, I already promised people I was gonna stream a game of their choice on Sunday, so I was like, I don't want to go back on my word about that. And then Friday... God, I have to tell you guys, Friday's work shift was fucking brutal. Holy shit. Well, I mean, like, I guess it's fitting that my work had to end on such a note, but, like, it was really rough. I was very, very sore. I've unlocked a core memory, the Eyewitness theme song? Eyewitness theme song? From, like, what? I'm doing alright, had a lot of playing Splatfest. Oh, nice! I have not participated in a Splatfest in a while. I've been distracted by all sorts of other games. And I've been meaning to play through a bunch of other stuff, so it's just... so much stuff I want to get to, and haven't had the chance yet. So, like, Splatfests are kind of low priority for me. The Eyewitness books had a show, and it was the intro with a flute. I don't believe I've ever seen that, so I don't know for sure. Son, it is good to see you. Hi, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I have not seen Eyewitness. I've seen iRobot. Sorry. God, I am such a fool. I can't believe I let my Switch die. We're just waiting for the Switch to charge skill issue. I mean, it is kind of. I didn't notice that the AC plug thing got jostled, and so it came out of the plug, and hadn't been charging my Switch. Because also I've been playing a fair amount of Steam Deck when I'm in bed. So let your Switch have what kind of Nintendo. I know. I've been absorbed by the Steam Deck right now. Oh my gosh, we have Switchage. I told your boss to be extra hard. Yeah. Here's the thing, it wasn't busy because, like, it was a super busy night. It was more that there weren't a lot of people, because usually we have, like, 7 to 8 people per kitchen, and there are, like, 2 kitchens. But it was one kitchen, and there were only 3 people to run stuff, so it was, like, constantly, there just wasn't a second to breathe, because it was, like, you gotta, you know... Steam Deck over there has now been converted? Not converted, I've just been enjoying the Steam Deck. Like, it's the smoothest a handheld PC has ever been for me. So, like, getting through a lot of my Steam library is appreciated. Anyway, now that my Switch is booted, and, I can swap to the camo face. Hi. Also, I'm wearing an AMD t-shirt, but they're not sponsoring me, so I want to say that AMD is garbage and cringe. But that can change if you want to sponsor me, AMD. Anna, no you. So yeah, I really enjoyed the first Famicom Detective Club. I am really excited to play this one. I feel like nobody has talked about these games, and I know there are people who don't vote for obscure games, but I think part of the fun for me in streaming is, like, I get to show people games, because, like, I think this is cool. No, you. And as before, I will be doing voices because it's basically an Ace Attorney game. Like, it's slightly different mechanically, but it's very similar. Hey, did you find him? No, not yet. Some men were chasing me. No, that's not gonna be my voice. Oh no, gotta hide. You fool! You couldn't quench your thirst for Red Bull? Oh, there you are. They found me. I jumped out of the bushes. Hey, kid, get back here. I'm not a kid. Oh. Oh, whoops. I just drank a Red Bull, actually got it free from GameStop. Oh, really? I didn't know they had drinks at GameStop. Hey there, what's the matter? I'm about to be kissed. Hey kid, why'd you run away? All we did was ask for your name. I don't know my name. What did he do? I'm more surprised their drink isn't you know, yeah, I guess so. And who might you be? Do you know this boy? Not exactly, but this kid was wandering around late at night. When we tried to speak with him, he ran off. Alright, punk, you're coming with us to the station. Hold on, if you don't mind. I can take it from here. I'm not a cop or anything, I'm just a person. But surely I'm trustworthy. Excuse me? Who do you think you are? Oh, wait a minute, aren't you? Something doesn't seem right, so I want to hear what he has to say. Is that okay with you two? What, is he like the police chief or something? If you say so, sir. We know you can handle the kid. Please go right ahead. Huh? Excellent disappearing. Thanks so much. No need to thank me. You look thirsty. Why don't we get something to drink? It's on me. Something to drink. Thanks, but that's actually worth 50 shadow points. We went to a small coffee shop. For coffee. Okay, so you're looking for your long-lost parents. Oh, is this the story? Oh, okay, so if you didn't join me for my foot's tapped. If you didn't join me for the last one, basically we got amnesia from, like, we were investigating a family, and it turns out we were the missing heir, and hence the name and all that. So this seems like it's exploring the time before he got the amnesia. So, like, what he was doing to get to this point, it seems like. Spoilers. Well, I mean, this is the sequel. If you're, okay, fine. Can I ask why? I get it. You don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I heard that DKC Returns got an HD port to the Shield, but not the Switch. I still find it. I know! The Shield got 4 ports of Nintendo games. I think it was like Punch-Out!, Mario Galaxy, Twilight Princess, and DKC Returns. And I think it was only like for the Chinese market. And I don't know why, but they did. What's your plan? Do you have a place to stay? You're really not telling me much. It's a small coffee shop. It looks pretty large to me. This man is quite handsome, probably in his 30s. I should marry him. Who is this guy? Smooth animation. It does make me want to look up the originals and see how they compare, because I know these are remakes of actual Famicom games, but it makes me wonder how closely they follow. We should definitely get a Twilight Princess HD port. I would love that. I'm really hoping that, like, whenever the June Direct is, because E3 isn't a thing anymore, I'm hoping Nintendo's like, bam, Xenoblade X port, Twilight Princess port, Wind Waker port, and, probably that's it. You can trust me, kid. I understand if you don't, though. You didn't really answer my question. Okay, so... okay, so, you're just 15, just graduated from middle school, currently a runaway. How am I doing so far? Yes, Kelsey? You know what impossible port I want to see? I want to see a port of Devil's Third to the Switch. Hashtag Devil's Third. I'm just kidding. Do I talk about myself again? Finally be like, hey, this is who I am? I feel like I'm sitting across from a younger me. I decided to talk to you because I wanted to help you. I know we've only just met, but if you need to stay somewhere, why don't you come over to my place for now? For Netflix and chill. But Kelsey, what is it, Kelsey? You're a precious bean. Oh, that's all he had to think about? No, you. I'm sorry, but you are... I'm Shunsuke... or Shunsuke... I can't... Utsugi, private detective. So that... okay. Again, spoilers. But... the first game, you worked at the Utsugi Detective Agency, so this is probably the story of, like, how you got hired there. Whoa, a detective? I'm just a regular guy. What do you say? I won't force you. I'm not a bully. Do I seem like a bully? It's your choice. Think it over and let me know. This tea is really wonderful. It's Darjeeling. No need to be polite, it's up to you. He seems to know the police and doesn't seem suspicious. Plus, it's not like I have anywhere else to go. It's not like a family I ran away from. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks. Alright, let's get going. Oh, hold on. I don't even know your name. Yes, do check that. Yes, that is indeed my name. I'm Shadow Hedgehog. But please, you can just call me Shadow. Great, let's go, Shadow. I know, it was so funny. I kind of regretted naming myself Shadow, but it was fun. After my encounter with Detective Shinsuke Utsugi, I eventually became his assistant. Don't do this, too late. Yeah, Shadow T Hedgehog, exactly, Structor. And hi, Groovy! Yeah, no, it's too late. I was never not gonna. Something told me that this might bring me closer to eventually finding my long-lost parents. But Groovy, how are you? As his assistant, I became involved in several cases. Look after my sweetie while I shower, okay? Yes, okay, I will, Kelsey. Including this horrifying case. Definitely fit for a 15-year-old to be on. You're at work. Why are you at work? I'm just kidding. I hope you have a good work shift. When you're alone at school, someone behind you calls out. You turn around to find a girl standing there. Wanting to tell you something, the lonely girl stands behind you. Lewd? I don't think that's lewd. I think that's just how it is. And yes, thank you for coming by, Groovy. I appreciate you. Spoopy. I'm kind of doing a scary game disservice by playing it at 1 in the 1 in the afternoon, but still, it's cool. I do really like the atmosphere of this series. Several months had passed since I began living with Detective Utsugi as his assistant. Then, one fateful morning, the phone rang at the Utsugi Detective Agency, and a horrifying case began. It was a case with teeth! Utsugi Detective Agency, please hang up. Yes, okay, I understand. Detective, it's the police. Seems to be a new case. What? Already? Alright, oh, what? Alright, let's head over. Chapter 1, one girl's death. This game is gonna have people dying. Yeah, no, it's a very strange mix. Like, I feel like Phoenix Wright is a little more cartoony about death. This is a little more serious about death. It's weird. When we arrived at the scene, it was already swarming with police. Utsugi Detective Agency, this is Mr. Hedgehog speaking. Yeah, this is the ultimate life form on the other end. You must be Shadow from the Utsugi Detective Agency. Thank you for coming over. Hello, officer. What's the situation? Someone found a body here. We're still determining if foul play was involved. We think the victim is most likely a local female high school student that the opening cinematic was talking about. This morning, someone reported it to us after they saw her floating near the riverbank. Okay. We just got here, so we haven't been able to identify the victim yet. That wasn't what I asked. I asked how she died. We don't know anything yet. We're incompetent police. I know that's a bit redundant, but still, it's too early to make any guesses. Poor thing. She was a kid about your age. Or, she was about your age, kid. There's a lot they still don't know. I'm actually the ultimate life form, and I'm 200 years old. Forensics has been taking their sweet time setting up. All the other assigned officers have only just arrived. That's what. The river was flooded from the rain. Who knows? Maybe she accidentally fell in. My gut tells me this was an accident. What do you think, kid? I don't think. That's all I've got for now. Well, what I think. An accident? Could it be that simple? Does murder happen for any reason at all, ever? We'll have some more of a sense once we investigate the victim. I brought my scalpel. Let's go. Sherlock! Detective Utsugi is busy speaking to another detective. And his name tag says Sherlock. I better not interrupt. I don't think, therefore, I am the ultimate life form. Exactly. That's what makes him the ultimate life form. He finally realized that not thinking is the smartest thing to do. Some onlookers are beginning to gather. Would it be okay for me to look at the victim, officer? Despite the fact you're a detective, that's a hard no, kid. Sorry about that. But you're free to inspect where the body was discovered. So my DisplayPort cable from GameStop works, but the Steam dock still has some lag to it for whatever reason. I think it's displaying to a 4K again. That's pretty good. Oh, That's... I hadn't heard of that, but, I guess that doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry to hear it, though. Hopefully there is a fix. I admit, I've kind of wanted the dock, but it's so expensive. Okay. She was found around here. There's a lot of trash around here. That's why I'm here. Maybe there's a clue. Yeah, okay. I didn't think it would be the same surroundings. It's found around here. There's a lot of trash. Maybe there's a clue. Okay. I guess I have to do the Phoenix Wright thing. You just hover over stuff. It was clearly this soda can. I see some empty cans. They were probably carried over here by the river. Nothing special about them. This glove seems important. Or whatever. That looks like a glove. But why would that be important? Wait, underneath the trash, is that a class ID? Wow, how did the police not see this? I was right, it's a class ID. Well, we can finally tell the police who she is. It says Ushimitsu High School, Class 1A, Yoko Kojima. Kojima got killed! No! How is he gonna work on Death Stranding 2? This might belong to the victim. I found a class ID! It turns out the victim's actually Hideo Kojima! Oh, nice work. It might belong to the victim. I'll hand it over to forensics. You must be Mr. Utsugi's assistant. I'm about to examine the body now. It looks like you'll be accompanying me. Mr. Utsugi's asked me to let you observe and learn. Well, actually, he insisted, huh? Let's get going. That's great! Thank you! But first, let's talk. I've seen plenty of corpses. You could call me a corpse connoisseur, huh? That being said, everyone is unique. You can't draw any conclusions until you start examining. No idea, haven't examined it yet. What's the matter? Are you getting cold feet? Get it? Like the corpse? Ha ha ha. I'm a riot today. Alright, let's go over to the corpse. You're quite the courageous kid. Or you're being forced into a really traumatic scenario, scarring you for years. It's a girl's body. The police have just arrived and nobody's examined the body yet. Oh, looks like the class ID belongs to her after all. Oh, she the joke. I'm sorry, I just... Oh wait, oh, you mean for the coroner. Yeah. Yeah, he's a real knee slapper, get it? Because you can slap your knee with your hands that are still alive. You're right. The photo on the ID matches her face. Now, what shall we look at? Follow your instinct. I bet there's a coroner in real life who makes tons of dark jokes and thinks these are funny. Honestly, I would be more surprised if there wasn't. I think that's just kind of how you... I don't know what the word is. Manage? I don't know how to put it exactly, but it's like, you're around death all the time, so like, you try and make things lighter, you know? What's the matter? Oh. I'm gonna try and talk to her. Excuse me, miss? Miss? Can you come back from the dead for a second? Cope. Yeah, basically cope. Her clothes don't look damaged or disturbed in any way. Everything seems to indicate it was an accident so far. Poke. Okay, skirt? I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay, it's not like her hands. Is it the scarf? I don't see anything that might be a clue. I don't see anything either! What am I supposed to say? Or am I supposed to... take? Sorry, I'm taking this corpse for myself. Okay, I can't take the scarf. I guess... think, right? Let's examine the victim. I have. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I can really examine. We've examined the scarf. We've done the uniform. There's like nothing on her face or head. I was like, maybe this band or something, but no. That's not a clue. Oh wait, there's a pocket? Did I just see pocket? Pocket! What the hell? Since when do skirts have pockets? There's nothing in her pockets. The class ID was probably in here. I mean, like, it's cool that skirts have pockets. I just didn't... I thought the whole complaint about skirts was that they didn't have pockets. And yes. She's a pretty girl. You're right. It's a little weird to be saying that about a dead high schooler, though. Oh, okay, Anna. Thank you so much for coming by. You're a precious bean. Love you. Have a good one. You're giving up already? I can't find anything. No, you. I really don't see anything that, like, stands out. It was like maybe her neck, like maybe she got strangled or something. But that's not a clue. Her uniform, she hasn't been stabbed anywhere. She doesn't have any unique things. Tell Kelsey that I love her, and I'm okay. Sure thing, Anna. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one with whatever you're doing. Yeah, I want to look. I'm like, there's got to be some like thing that I'm over. Well, obviously there's something I'm overlooking, but is there a pocket on this side? Maybe. There's the pocket there. It doesn't do anything. Thanks, game. Bye! Precious Bean, have a good one. There are scratches on her face. They're most likely from when she was floating down the river. Although, it could also be that she, like, got attacked or something. I'm not trying to mess around. I'm trying to figure out what you want from me. Was she stabbed? Can I take the uniform? Like, does it want me to, like, take the uniform off or something? Seems difficult to take. Well, put some effort into it. Take the pocket. Can you give me a hint? Can you explain something? What am I supposed to be finding? I am sorry, everyone. I'm trying to take off the uniform. Well, no, it's not... It's not that I'm, like, trying to take it off her. I'm just, like, maybe there'll be, like, a stab wound or something that I can find. Yeah, no, I can't talk to her, Celestial. It's good to see you, though. Hi. Likely story. Oh, what else would you recommend, then? What else do you see that I'm not seeing? Yeah, I don't see anything that might be a clue either. So why don't you help me? Give me a hint. I swear. Can I, like... Let's examine the victim. Think about it. Can I... Oh gee, how can you not see? What? Celestial, please just tell me. What is it that I'm missing? No, you can't be messing around. Why are you tisking? Just tell me. Just tell me, and then I'll admit that I'm dumb. I can't even talk. What am I not seeing from this? Like, yeah, her face was scratched up. And that's, like, basically all we know. Celestial, please. Do I have to, like, click a different region of the scarf? I have no idea either. I just... Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. My face doesn't always make faces. Like, I have weak face muscles. Does anyone... Okay, guys, do you guys see anything? Like, what could I possibly find at this point? I've clicked on, like, what feels like everything. The hair clip. That's what I thought too, but, like, the hair clip doesn't... It doesn't register as an item. It's like nothing on her seems to be interactable aside from the uniform, scarf, skirt, and pocket. So I can't take the uniform, I can't take the scarf, I can't take the skirt, I can't take the pocket. So, but it clearly wants me to find something so that way I can take it. Talk to the magical hair clip. I can't. I can only talk to the coroner. What's the matter? Yes. Trying to take her uniform again. I'm genuinely just, like, out of ideas at this point. It's like, if I click on the uniform, I can't be messing around. If I click on the scarf, it's too difficult to take. If I click on the skirt, it's like, oh, I can't be messing around or whatever. You're pushing it. What would Detective Utsugi think? Okay, well, whatever. Same thing. There's no way I can take this. Cut it out. This is a serious investigation. But it's like I have no other spots to inspect. The mouth? I mean, that's what drew my eye too, but it doesn't register as a thing I can examine. I'm gonna take her mouth. I'm... Take her lips. And yeah, thinking is just saying, like, oh, let's examine, because I'm supposed to be finding something. Is the, like, not here gonna be a clue? No? Like, I was thinking, like, maybe underneath her hair there's something, but I can't, like... I can't move her hair in any way, so it's not that. There's nothing on any of the edges. What am I missing? Like, what am I actually missing? Not seeing a chest. It's a bit... No, it's not about seeing a chest. It's like just anything. Just like any piece of info would be appreciated. Scarf and uniform. I feel like I'm scanning her. Like, she's on a fax machine right now. I'm just... Zzz, you know? Like the laser that's like... Yeah. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And, like, I can't call or engage with him in any way. Talking doesn't do anything. Taking doesn't do anything. Thinking doesn't do anything. Quitting the investigation is just leaving the game. I mean, like... Serious investigation. No, it isn't, because you won't just tell me what I'm supposed to be finding. Can you just click and drag? No, it's a point and click only. God, I don't want to have to look up a walkthrough. I feel like of all types of games, looking up a walkthrough for a detective or like mystery game is especially this early in the game too. I don't want to do that. Yeah, can't be messing around. Haha. Like, about her neck. That's the thing, it's like covered by her hair, and there's like nothing on like that kind of like area, so... Thank you, Celestial. You're interested in that area? You seem to be drawn to the neck area. You seem to be drawn to the neck area. You can't see it as is. What do you think you should do? I think I should take it. Where? What happened to you? Can you remove the hair from the neck area? Sure thing. There, that ought to do it. That should do it. Thank you, Celestial. There's nothing on the neck. Wait, look! There are signs of possible strangulation. Is this girl murdered? You're right. You're right. These look to be strangulation marks. This is likely a murder case. Who's yelling over there? Who would possibly be yelling at a murder? Yoko! How did this happen? No, no! Yoko, please say something, please! She seems too worked up at the moment. She seems to know the victim. I should talk to her. Excuse me, girl! Over here! It's just... Yoko. Yoko, how did this happen? I'd be surprised if she answered. Yeah. Yoko, how did you... Yeah, okay. Why did Yoko... No! I can't believe this! Yoko! Please, wait. Let me speak. Wait, who are you? I'm Tatsuya Hibino, Yoko Kojima's homeroom teacher. Why did this happen? Here, of all places! It seems that Yoko was murdered. Murdered? No, who could do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? Well, anyway, have fun with that info. Oh, okay. I don't think I can get anything out of these two. They're completely shocked. Besides, though he's trying to hide it, I can tell that Hibino is even more disturbed by this than that girl. He looks like a ghost. He's in no condition to answer any questions. Detective Utsugi is calling me. Let's return to the office for now. Yes, sir. Coming. Handed her homework late and said, yeah. Every teacher's, thought at one point in time. It looks like a murder case after all. Yes, it seems she was murdered at a separate location on September 30th between 9 and 10 p.m. and then thrown in the river. How do you... Okay, I'm no detective, but, like, how do you know that? How do you determine the time of death? Like, within an hour. I could understand if you were like, oh, well, this person was seen this morning and then, like, they're dead now, so, like, clearly they were murdered, maybe in the, like, early evening or something. But, like, how do you know between 9 and 10 p.m.? How do you verify that? Since you're the perfect person for school investigations, the police are counting on you. I'm the perfect person? Well, I mean, I am the ultimate life form, after all. They seem to have high hopes that you'll find clues related to this case by looking into things at the school. What? Me? Excuse me. The police think you'll be easier to talk to since, you're about the same age as the students. Good luck, Shadow. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Before we can move forward, we have to talk to all parties involved. Mr. Hibino and the girl went back to school after they were interviewed, but I've asked the girl to come here. Oh, look at that. She's here now. How convenient. Excuse me. I wanted to apologize for panicking this morning. Not at all. I should apologize for asking you to come over so soon. This is my brilliant assistant, Shadow the Hedgehog. He's going to ask you some questions about the incident, and he'll point his AK-47 at you. Is that alright? Yes, I want to help however I can. Thank you for doing this. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? I'm gonna ask you several questions. Is that alright? No. I'll tell you anything I know. Anything for Yoko. Okay, can you please start by telling me your name? My name is Ayumi Tachibana. Yoko was my best friend. I feel like I remember her name, but I don't remember the context for it now. Is it true she was murdered? Who in the world would do something like that? I'm the one asking the questions now. Poor Yoko. Yoko, oh no. Exactly. So she was the one who split up the Beatles. I'll tell you anything I know. Anything for Yoko. It seemed like a huge shock to Mr. Hibino. What were you doing last night around 9 p.m.? Wait, are you saying I'm a suspect? That's horrible. Well, no, I need to be more careful. It's not like I could just say, it's not an accusation, I want to hear what you were doing. Speculate? Look at her. She looks so sad. I feel sorry for her. Not, the person who was murdered. But I do feel sorry for her. It's a letter of thanks addressed to Detective Utsugi. The police both trust and respect him a lot. A newspaper clipping is up on a bulletin board. I wonder if it has anything to do with this investigation. Probably not. Is there anything you think we should know regarding Yoko's case? I don't know. I don't think anyone had a grudge against her, but there is one thing I noticed. What's that? Do tell. Go on! Oh, whoops. I meant one more down. Well, Yoko and I had a group at school called the Detective Club. And we like to play a lot of Famicom games, so it's the Famicom Detective Club, get it? We would investigate rumors and strange things around the school and town, then share our findings in a report. We would always divide up our investigations, but lately Yoko was... She was investigating something on her own. Maybe that has something to do with why she was murdered. Ooh, I love that little noise. We started it, just the two of us. Oh, ooh, goodness. I gotta be mindful. Without her, it just doesn't seem fun anymore. Seems so fun anymore. Do you have any idea what Yoko was investigating? No, but I know for sure that she was desperately trying to find something. That's when I noticed Yoko acting strange. Strange? Do tell. In what way? She always seemed deep in thought, distracted. Sometimes I felt like I was looking at a completely different person. I think I've told you everything I know. Do you need to hear it again? I don't think I need to hear it again, but I do think I need to hear it again. Thanks, I've got it. I've taken notes, so no need. Instructions. Important notes are saved to your notepad automatically if you want to look at the notepad screen ++. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's easy enough. Hey Corn, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Are you familiar with this game? Because if not, I think it's really cool. Shadow, why don't you try visiting Yoko's house? No? You know, I'll go to Yoko's house right now. I don't blame you, because it was announced at a Direct, and it was a really weird announcement, and not a lot of people talked about it, but it is super cool. We're going to Hideo Kojima's house. This is Yoko's house. I'm with you too now, suddenly. I'm currently being a psychopath playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Oh, what makes you a psychopath? Hello, my name is Shadow Hedgehog from Utsugi Detective Agency. Hi. Hi, I'm Yoko's mother. I'm so sorry for your loss, but we're doing our best to figure out what happened. Would you be willing to help us? Yes. Last night, she didn't come home. I filed a report with the police, but I had no idea. When their right mind is going to admit to playing Garden Warfare 2. Is it that bad? I thought people liked the Garden Warfare games. What were you doing last night around 9 p.m.? I was waiting at home for Yoko to return. There are no words for how I'm feeling. That's good, just out there. I don't know, I feel like it's not bad out there. To my understanding, it was pretty popular. Is there anything you think we should know regarding Yoko's case? No. No, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. I was waiting until her to return. Mother! I don't know anything else. You should ask your mother. Please ask your mother. Not before I examine this light switch! Okay. There's a painting of some flowers hanging on the wall. Okay. Fine. Talk to her mom. Looks like she's struggling to keep it together after losing her daughter. I don't know why that would be, though. People are notoriously easy handling death. Everything looks normal to me. It's a plain-looking door. Oh, do I get to use the phone? On the shelf, I see a phone and some books. Excuse me, what do you have in that room over there? No, you're not allowed to go in. Okay. Do you know anyone that might have had a grudge against Yoko? That's impossible. She would be the last person someone would hold a grudge against. I can't believe this has happened. Had you noticed anything different about Yoko lately? Don't interrupt me while I'm talking. Let me think. About a week ago, she started going out every night. After coming home late, she'd get up to something in her room. She seemed depressed, and I was right to be worried about her. Come to think of it, Ayumi also mentioned that she seemed different recently. What happened a week ago? Well, I don't think there was anything in particular. Well, actually, she did get into some really weird stuff. Like blending insects in a blender and drinking it. I mean, who does that? One morning she came downstairs and said to me, Mother, I had the weirdest dream last night. I was walking down the school hallway alone, then I heard a girl's voice calling out to me from behind. I turned around to find a young girl covered in blood. She said to me, "Help me, get out." And suddenly she disappeared. She seemed quite sad. And that's when I woke up. I know it sounds scary, but it wasn't. She seemed so familiar somehow. Ah, well, it's just a dream. It doesn't really mean much. What's the matter, Ayumi? I think I remember something about her dream. Come to the school with me. Alright, let's go. Ms. Kojima, thank you so much for your cooperation and your help in creating such legendary franchises as Death Stranding. Please excuse us. Yeah, whatever. So this is Ushimitsu High School, Ayumi's school. It was Yoko Kojima's too. What did you remember? The blood-covered girl from Yoko's dream sounds very similar to the rumor about a ghost in our school. A ghost? And also, you needed to bring me to the school to tell me it was a school rumor? If Yoko saw the ghost in the dream, and then all of this happened, well, I'm a little freaked out. This rumor's been going around Ushimitsu High School for years. All the students should know it. Most schools have creepy rumors though, right? That's a totally normal thing to have. True. I've heard some schools have their own 7 wonders. That's a... I mean, maybe I just wasn't observant of my schools, but, like, my schools did not have anything like that. Oh wait, I remember Yoko actually mentioned the ghost. It was about a week ago. Why didn't you mention this earlier? So, the thing Yoko was investigating on her own might have been... It could have been about that ghost rumor. I'll go and ask everyone. And I'm gonna shut her fade away. You wait up. She's gone. Perfect. I'll try talking to them. Excuse me, youths. That's a good way to get girls' attention, right? Huh? Who are you? You're not a student here, are you? I'm Shadow Hedgehog, the ultimate life form from Utsugi Detective Agency. Oh yeah? A detective? How do you do, fellow kids? Exactly. Do you watch too much TV or something? They don't seem to believe me. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Wow, you sound like a real detective. I am a real one. Come on, you never listen to me. This is about this girl, the girl who was murdered last night, isn't it? We're in the 2nd year, so we didn't know her, but it's all anyone's talking about today. In the words of Jotaro, female dogs here. What? I don't... I don't know what you're referring to. Was there a Yumi in 2nd year? Actually, she's in 1st year, not 2nd. Oh, a 1st year? We wouldn't know her. He's the homeroom teacher for Class 1A. He's kinda hot. No. Some kids seem to get somewhat gluey vibe from him, though. Whatever we call females bitch. Yeah, no, I get that, but, like, I don't understand the context. I want to ask about the rumor of a ghost at the school. By rumor, you mean the girl who stands behind? Title drop? The one about the blood-covered girl who stands behind you? Yes, that's one. So you refer to the ghost as the girl who stands behind. Again, title drop. Yeah, that's what everyone calls her. There's another word for yes, no, I know that. I get what it's trying to communicate. I'm just not clear on what relevance it has. What exactly is the rumor about the girl who stands behind? It's really creepy. Some people say they saw her for real. Hot for teacher? No. No, I don't like that. No, that makes me feel gross. Are you really a detective? I'm really a detective. Are you really? Okay. Getting these school... Oh! Okay. But it would be plural. How sad. No, I don't like that. All the time. No. For some reason, the school rumors are always so scary. The students. Hello? Or it's, hello. What? Or, what? What? It's an ordinary school building. School gate is wide open. It's good enough for someone to run in there right now. The weather seems to be holding up. I mean, we didn't have the cartridge space back in the day to render rain, so that's pretty cool. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Okay, so sad. Don't know. Gross. For some reason, schools are always so scary. Can you tell me more about the girl who stands behind? Sure, I'll tell you. Oh, you talking to other girl now? I mean, yeah, because that's what the game wants me to do. Also, hi Kelsey. Anna wanted me to tell you that she loves you, and we'll talk to you later and stuff. You're in a classroom alone. You hear a voice behind you. You turn around and... Well, I love her more, so no you. A blood-covered girl stands there. That's one version, I've heard another. You're walking down the hallway alone. You hear a voice behind you. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? You turn, but nobody's there. You brush it off and turn back around. But the blood-covered girl is right in front of you. I heard another one where she turns up in the bathrooms too. There are a bunch of different versions. Oh, thank you, Kelsey, so are you. In fact, it's only you. Cool. These types of school rumors can usually be traced back to a real incident that happened in the past. Yeah, like a student committing suicide is a common story. We don't know anything else. No, I wanted Yoko. So sad. Maybe what they know then? Okay. Maybe about school? Did something happen at the school a long time ago? Like something that could have caused this rumor to begin with? A long time ago? How would we know? We're barely 15 years old. Time to reorganize my games again. Ooh, fun times. What are you gonna do? Do you know anyone who might know? Someone knows the school. Someone who knows the school well. Maybe Mr. Komada? Mr. Komada? He's the art teacher. He knows a lot about the past. Which is weird, because he should be like the history teacher. I just said what I was gonna do. No, but I mean, like, reorganize means a lot of things. Are you, like, just gonna alphabetize them, or, like, put them in a different spot or something? And what are you gonna do? Ask about the girl who stands behind? Oh, that reminds me. You aren't supposed to openly talk about the girl who stands behind. I'm getting scared. Gotta go, bye. Hey, wait for me. Put them on size? I'm re-alphabetizing them and adding new games I've gotten recently. That's fair. Guess I should go find Kamada. Put them on cadaver. Oh. Excuse me, is Mr. Kamada around? No, get out of here. No. Who are you, young man? Racing free roam. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog from the Utsugi Detective Agency. Something to ask Mr. Komada some questions. Oh, so you're a detective. I've heard about you. I'm Komada. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. So I'll get right to it. Have you heard about Yoko Kojima's case? Put them on console version. Square for a fit. Yeah, he's like that handsome Squidward meme, you know? He's got that like chiseled face. Yes, just this morning. It's so sad. I'll tell you anything I know. He's Steve. Oh, you seem pretty familiar with things considering you aren't a student here. It's an old rumor. Every school has one. There have been all sorts of stories that no longer fill these halls. But the girl who stands behind is different. Rumor has it she still appears, even to this day. I prefer alphabetically, easier than determining which... yeah, that's fair. For me, though, having them in genre makes it easier for me to decide what to play. Because it's like, if I'm in the mood for a racing game, it's nice to have all my racing games in one spot, you know? She was Hibino's student. The victim, I mean. I'm the girl who stands behind. He must have been quite shocked. It's been 35 years since I first started teaching here. Ask me about any old story. Yeah, the girl who stands behind. The rumor started, oh, maybe 15 years ago. 15 years ago? That was before I was born! Time to take people to the locker. Why did it start 15 years ago, you ask? Maybe something happened at the school around that time. You're quite a little detective, aren't you? You've definitely done your homework. Thanks for patronizing me, jeez. Why did it start 15 years ago, you ask? I won't give you the chance to actually ask it, but... Did an incident occur 15 years ago? At the school? I was 4 then. Yeah, 15 years ago, I was 15. Let's see. Oh, right, I remember now. 15 years ago, around November, a female student went missing. That's always a fun thing to happen. Wait, this can't be... No, that's Hibino. That was the teacher. This is just the guy who knows about the history of the school. Dang, you're 30, you're old. I know, I am. What happened to her? She was never found. It's sad to say, but I doubt she's alive today. Is the rumor about the girl who stands behind in any way related to the missing student? It could be. I started hearing the story of the girl who stands behind around the same time of the student's disappearance. 30 years young, shut. Well, my birthday has not come just yet, so technically I'm still 29, but yeah. It never occurred to me until now that the missing girl and the girl who sat behind could be connected. Don't yuck people's young square faces fucking hot to something. I mean, true. I think you mean someone's yum. I mean, like, yeah, some people do like more angular faces, I don't know. Dang, I'm turning 20 in a year. Wow. You're a baby. I'm just kidding. Didn't mean to offend. Nah, it's fine. I did freaking autocorrect. Yeah. It's a rather eerie rumor. Saku is a baby. Saku's older than you. There's not much else to say. You must have been quite shocked. Offensive son. Offense son. Yeah. Just provocative. I didn't think that a detective like you would want to hear about the girl who stands behind. Oh, come to think of it, a female student came and asked about the girl who stands behind. Wait, what was the name of the murdered girl? Yoko Kojima from Class 1A. That might be the girl who came to ask me about the rumor. I remember things from 15 years ago, but not like a week ago. Or not even like a day ago. It could be her. So, Yoko came to ask you about the girl who stands behind? I must admit, the more you press me, the more I begin to doubt myself, but... Oh, look at the time. Maybe I should wrap up for now. I mean, it's not like we're getting to the good part. Goldfish brain. Yeah, who are you again? Yeah, what are we doing here? Who are all you people? I'm just kidding. Can I drop by again tomorrow? Of course, I'll help in any way I can. Thanks so much. Take care. What a nerd. Hey detective, I'm back. Welcome back, Shadow. How's the investigation coming? Come on, let's do the usual. Facts first, right? Have you heard? No, I haven't heard. Yoko Kojima might have been investigating a rumor about the ghost called Girl Who Stands Behind. The rumor first began to circulate when a female student at Utsugi High first appeared. Or Ushimitsu High first began. Girl Who Stands Behind rumor somehow related to Yoko's death? Have you heard you haven't heard? That the bird is a word? The bird's the word? Okay, Shadow, I've got something to tell you. An investigator friend of mine asked me to take on a case that will reach its statute of limitations in November. November? That's so close! We're in April right now. Yes, so I'll be concentrating on that case. That means Yoko Kojima's case will be mostly yours to investigate. Seriously? I know this isn't very reassuring news for you, but do your best. I've got to head over to the police department now. I'm afraid to click this link. What is this link? A car? Oh. Now what? How do I move forward with the investigation? For now, I'll look into tracing Yoko's movements and try and learn more about the girl who stands behind. Did you see? I mean, I didn't want to watch it on stream, but I did see roughly what it's about. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Joke's on you, though. I really like that song. Emiri's show is on. But now's not the time for that. Got you. Sort of. It's a phone. I can use it whenever I want. That's so cool. Imagine being able to use a phone whenever you want. Now let me use my smartphone to remind me to think about that. No, I'm just kidding. Gosh, you deny your cuteness? Why? It's an award from a tournament Detective Utsugi, was it? These are Detective Utsugi's gloves. Why would he... I mean, I guess some, some gloves are called for. You do it all the time, and now you don't. Yeah? Weakling. You do it all the time. It's a case with a Hanko stamp inside. I shouldn't mess it with his personal seat. I shouldn't mess with his steez. Indeed, I'm not weak. Are you? Is that really? Can I take his gloves? Cherishes them a lot. He cherishes everything. Take the radio. Take the pen? No point in taking it. Yes, there is. Okay, I don't have anyone's phone number. I'm not weak. I'm strong for my size. I'm just saying that you're equating weakness to denying cuteness, so like you do that. Oh, call, engage. Oh wait. It's like, please come back. Right. Oh, he actually did come back. Ah, you startled me, detective. You startled me, detective. Don't surprise me like that. I forgot to give you this. I forgot to give this to you. It's 2,000 V-Bucks. Make that last. This is Yoko Kojima's class ID. I have another link. I've borrowed it from the police department. It'll probably come in handy for you. Here you go. That isn't a rickroll. Anyway, I'm counting on you. He's gone for real this time. I guess I really am going to have to do this investigation alone. I should get some sleep for tomorrow. Alright, I'll investigate at the school. I should talk with Kamada some more too. Do I want to go directly to the art room? No, let's go to the front of the school first. Because I feel like it's gonna have some character appear. Okay, so chapter 1 was like the initial setup. That makes sense? Let's see here. I don't know that VTuber, but she seems nice. Oh, that student doesn't seem to be too busy. I'll try talking to him. Nearby student. What's up? Why can't we shadow? We can. I'm not saying we can't. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog from Could I ask you a few questions? A detective? Is this about yesterday's incident? I'll totally help. That's the girl that was killed. Gee, thanks. She's the cutest girl from the detective club, right? Oh, do we have a thing for Ayumi? Wait a second. I think I remember Ayumi was the helper. She joins us at some point. Because in the first game, I'm the one that posted the picture for Dead Body on Twitter. Yeah, I got like 10 likes. Oh, you got 20. Yeah, I got like 20 likes for it. He's an English teacher here. A bunch of girls think he's good looking. This school isn't too strict. The name's kind of weird though. It's said that she appears a lot around this time of the year. It's so creepy, but I heard someone's trying to find out stuff about her. I don't know who though. Who in their right mind would go looking for a ghost? Are you really a detective? That's so cool. Thanks. It's pretty creepy. I'm gonna show him class ID. This is Yoko Kojima. Do you recognize her? Oh, wait, that's Yoko? I saw her 2 or 3 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago? That's right before the murder. Tell me what you know now! Do you like being a detective? Other than one student, it's pretty empty here. Hey man. How's it going? Tell ya, huh? There are student shoe lockers by the entrance. Would I find a love letter in one of them? Ooh. Do people still do love letters? Is that still a thing? Or does everyone just do it via DMs nowadays? Because I know kids these days, they don't do things like we used to. Excuse me. If you liked a girl, you had to go up and you had to shove a physical letter in her face to let her know. I'm just kidding. Can't find Kamada. Did he leave her already? Various pieces of art are hanging on the walls. I really need to talk more with Kamada. He might be around here somewhere. I'll check around the school. That student's still here. Do you know if Mr. Kamada left for the day? He's not in the art room. Oh, he's in the faculty meeting right now. If you need to talk to him, you'll have to wait until the bell rings. A meeting. I guess I won't interrupt. So, do you, I don't know, collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Oh, hell yeah! Oh, dude! Sorry. Where did you see her? She was at the old school building alone. I wonder what she was doing. The old school building? Yeah, over there. Oh, by the way, when I saw Yoko Kojima at this old school building, she seemed darker. Not like the person in that photo. I know I shouldn't say stuff like this, but she was kinda creepy. You're kinda creepy! I'm out, bitch! Bye! I'm just kidding. Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's quiet and kinda dark. What was Yoko doing in a place like this? I mean, it's not like we established she was trying to get info on anything. Weird, this wall is a different color from the others. Do you, come around here often? How do you feel about love letters? Yeah. I should go up to someone and just be like, here's a love letter! And then just shove it in their face. Must have been repainted later. Nobody's around. Oh, God, I'm running out of voices. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You aren't a student here. If you aren't a student, you're trespassing. Get out! No, I'm gonna stay, actually. If you aren't a student, you're trespassing. Get out! Do I show him the ID? Oh, wait, you've got a class ID on you. I see now. You're a transfer student. What? Honestly, I feel like in today's love letter, it can easily go one of two ways, romantic or creepy, and it depends on who gets it, or rather how the person who gets it feels about getting love letters. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that I think could be very romantic if it's done correctly. But I can also imagine people being, you know, like, creeped out by it, too. You're a trans first student. Yeah. Maybe he's a teacher? He looks around 60 years old. That's so old. Just being so rude. You are... I'm Toshio Tazaki. I've been the janitor here for 20 years. Is there any chance you saw a female student here about 2 or 3 days ago? So what if I did? I don't have to answer to you, it's not like you're a detective. It might have been Yoko Kojima, a student who was here who was recently murdered. You've heard what happened, haven't you? Is Yoko your dead name? What do I refer to you as? Well... Yeah, maybe it is. If we're following the lore. I mean, it would be... Would it be that my ID is my old identity? I don't know. Transfer student? Because I'm a furry? It's a silly rumor. It's a silly rumor. I'd watch where you stick your nose if I were you. Ugh. Sorry. Okay, so talking to him isn't gonna do anything. Have you seen this girl around here? No, I didn't. Really? Time to bully Shadow because you can't bully me. Hey, now, just wait a second. Who are you? I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form from Mutsugi Detective Agency. Detective Agency? You're a detective. I'm here to investigate the murder of Yoko Kojima. Do you know anything about it? No, I don't. If you don't mind, I'm pretty busy, so I'm gonna get back to work. He's definitely not suspicious at all. He definitely looks very trustworthy, and we should definitely leave him alone. There's no point hanging around here anymore, but I want to know more about that janitor. Cool. He's guilty as fuck. No, I have a feeling they're
This
trying
is
to
a
get
good
you
result.
to think that. Ah, cute Katie raid. Oh, heck.
Babies don't go clang.
Thank you, son, for a wonderful redemption. Babies don't go clang. Let me give you a shout out. Katie, how was your stream? I was hoping that maybe you would stream long enough that I'd get to raid you, but you raided me first. Yes, my favorite one. Yes, it is a great soundboard. But yeah, how are you? How was stream? How was Minecraft? I have to go get Scarlet, so I had to end. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, my brain just like shut off for a second. Yeah, well, yeah, you know, it's understandable, and I appreciate you rating me. To everyone who came by. Oh, no worries if you have to go. Thank you so much, Katie. You're a precious bean. I appreciate you. Have a good one. And to everyone else who joined, welcome. I'm Super Shadow 271. I play a variety of games because I collect video games, and I wanted to share this game with everyone because I really enjoyed the first one when I streamed it. And I think it's a game that deserves more recognition than it gets. I'm scared these people have mics. Why? What? Do you really have no mods again? I'm sorry, I can't help. I don't control my mods' lives yet. These new electric sour gummy worms, kind of disappointing. They taste fine, but they're not sour in the slightest. Interesting. Dealer's choice? Are you saying that you want a hot take about dealer's choices, or are you saying that you want me to just give a hot take? Excuse me. What is this, Shadow? Good thing I'm not a mod. 4K for a beef pick? Yeah, because it kind of interrupts stream. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure things out as I go. And besides, he's so cute. I called Kovada's name, but no one answered, though I would freak out if someone actually responded now. Okay, maybe it was the front of school I needed to go to. A hot take on whatever you want. Okay. I think the hottest take I can think of right now is, I think the PS5, at least visually, is a very ugly console. I just really don't like the, like, weird, bulky waviness of it. Like, I don't know how to describe it very well, but it's just, even in, like, perfect conditions, it's not visually attractive to me. I don't know. It's big and bulky. I don't know. I mean, I know that console visuals ultimately don't matter that much, but, like... Go hate the PS5 Slim. I think the PS5 Slim looks worse, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I think it's just an ugly generation. Huh? That's a Yumi. Where's she going? I'll follow her. That's totally not a weird thing.
666. Very good year.
666. Very good year. Hi, Satsu. Hi. It's not a hot take. Most people don't like it. Really? I feel like most people really enjoyed it. Okay, fine. I'll give an actual hot take then. Bad Batch is quite possibly one of the best Star Wars related things that has come out of the franchise in basically since the original trilogy, and it is criminally slept on. Like, if you have not watched Bad Batch, you should. And I haven't even caught up because I don't have Disney Plus, so... he tried to take off Dead Suit... Okay, but, like, it was because I couldn't think of anything else to do. Like, come on, you have 4 different pieces on top, because... Yeah, it's really... The Slim is just weird. feel like that's not a hot take either, because people don't hate Bad Batch. It's got a surprising amount of people who are really like, it's just filler. And I every time I want to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Did we even watch the same show? Ayumi. Oh, it's you. Consider the following. Hara Hamahara, you know, that's fair. Removable disk drives are amazing, but come on. It's a cool concept. The issue is that it requires online verification, which sucks for preservation. So, I'm not in favor of that.
Die a violent death.
I will die a violent death. Are great, though not with online verification. Yeah, which is like, I don't know. I'm split on it because, like, disk drives are really not that expensive.
Why sushi, sushi, sushi?
Sushi, sushi, sushi. They're really not that expensive to include, and making them detachable does mean that there's more of a chance they'll get ruined. Since it doesn't think physical discs are good for president. Yeah, but Phil Spencer is also...
Boom, how are your Jesus?
Boom, how are your Jesus? But Phil Spencer is also trying to promote his digital-only future, which I don't buy for a second. Not sushi, it's shushi. What's the matter with Yumi? She seems out of it. Kiss me. I tried talking to lots of people. Almost like Phil Spencer is a liar or something. Yeah, as it turns out. I couldn't nail down whether or not Yoko was looking for the girl who stands behind. Looking into the girl who stands behind. But even if she was investigating the rumor, how does that connect her to murder? To her murder? Mr. Tozaki? That's the school janitor. What about him? He caught me in front of the old school building. Oh. Why were you there, creep? Sasai. Shadow is flirting, kind of. I mean, Ayumi is very cute, it's true. Call the weed police. He's the janitor at the school. He's nice, but a bit odd. He also seems like he could be a murderer, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. He's the janitor, he's nice, but a bit odd. Okay, well... Hey, are you... Wait a second, should I show that? Should I... Why wouldn't you show it to her? No, don't! She's gonna dissolve if she sees it! No! I have this. I will never forgive who killed Yoko. Police returned it. I'd like to give it to you. So, Shadow, I'm on chapter 5 of Xenoblade Chronicles. How much more do I have? I don't remember specifically how many chapters there are. What was the last story beat you remember? Okay, I'll hold on to it. So, how's the weather? Okay. Think, maybe? They killed the big robot in Colony 6. The old dark guy wearing glasses. Just say for die pool. Oh, okay. You're still pretty early in the game. There's still a lot that has yet to happen. Let's see, maybe... I don't know if I'd say a third. Maybe a quarter of the way through. It's quiet in here. There's a mirror in... I mean, that's not really a corner. That's just kind of a wall. Cheese on rice. Yeah. I guess the only thing I can do is examine myself in the mirror. Who's this handsome devil? What? I don't have nostrils! Just kidding. The animators just didn't want to draw him right now. Quiet, there's a mirror in the corner. So I can't engage with anyone else. She won't talk to me about anything. Looking at Ayumi, she's lost in thought. But if I think... Oh, okay. What is she doing here? So, here's the thing. I remember Yoko saying something here. One day after Yoko's behavior changed, I was standing in front of this mirror. Then she came up behind me and said, Ayumi, look, I need to tell you something about the girl who stands behind. It's me! She really might be standing behind you. Just kidding, haha. Whoa, it's like Yoko was... It's like she was telling you she was the girl who stands behind. That's all Yoko said. What was she trying to tell me? I just said it. The girl who stands behind is standing behind me. What was she trying to tell me? And she was standing behind me too. But I don't know how two things could stand behind me. What did she mean? I'm scared. Faculty meeting seems to be over. Let's leave this scared girl in a just old abandoned building. I'm sure she'll be fine. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Hedgehog, I've just gotten back from a meeting. I'm sorry if my voices aren't quite as consistent for the characters. I'm not a great voice actor. Was this the student who came here? It's a frightening story. He's the janitor. His bark is worse than his bite. I wanted to tell you something. Huh? What is it? I can't remember. I think it was rather important, which is kind of a dick thing to say to you. What was it? If I show the class ID... Oh, is Ayumi still around? Okay, I was about to be like, but we gave the... we gave the ID over. Excuse me for a moment. Ayumi, where are you? I need the ID now. Ayumi. What's wrong? Could I hold on to that class ID for a little longer? Oh, sure, you can have it. I'm not that emotionally attached to it or anything, so, Oh, the time. Gotta get home. Goodbye, Shadow. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, the references. Where did you go? I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I just wanted to show you this. Who's this? Oh, this is the girl. Really? Yes, I remember her face very well. I'm late. No worries, Kai. Hi. You're a precious bean. It's good to see you. I'm just happy you want to join my streams at all. It's no worries if you're, you know, whatever time you show up. You seemed quite desperate to hear the story. It was a bit disturbing. Why was she so curious about the girl who stands behind? So Yoko really was investigating the girl who stands behind. I still don't see the connection between this and this case yet. No. No mistaking it, but she is the one. Still very criminal of me. No. I mean, there are other crimes, maybe. I don't know your personal life. Before he was a plasterer, you know, the people who plaster the walls. He plastered a girl into the walls, supposedly. Could it be that the wall panel in this old school building was eat cheese, do crimes? Oh, that wall, good eye. Yes, that was Mr. Tazaki's work. When the wall crumbled years ago, he fixed it. Fine craftsmanship indeed. I took a break from Discord, that's why I didn't see the notification. That's fine. If you needed a break from Discord, I don't blame you. I'm just glad you want to still show up to these streams. First Yoko Kojima, now you. What's with everyone asking about the girl who stands behind? It's almost like it's a video game. Oh, yes, I remember now. What is it? I'm a mod in a different server and some very annoying... Yeah, that's understandable. I'm sorry. After I told you about the missing person case yesterday, I looked into it a little more. I found out that the girl was named Shinobu Asakawa. She was in class 1A at the time. Shinobu Asakawa. Had to ban someone and time someone out for a week. I mean, sometimes it comes to that. I don't remember much of her as a student, unfortunately, but rumor has it she might have been involved in an incident of some sort. An incident? Anyhow, please excuse me. I just had to leave that for dramatic tension, but it's starting to get late and I need to head home. Farewell, Mr. Hedgehog. Yes, thanks so much. Well, no worries, Kai. You're always welcome to chillax here, cause I'm just playing Famicom Detective Club. I'm back. Good work, Shadow. Remember, it's facts first, right? Right. For whatever reason, Yoko Kojima was looking into the girl who stands behind. And likely at the root of the rumor is the girl who suddenly disappeared 15 years ago. Her name was Shinobu Asakawa, a student at Ushimitsu High School. Something must have happened to her, but does this have anything to do with Yoko's murder case? No. No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding. Use the facts to formulate a theory. That's the foundation of investigation. I wonder what the janitor Tazaki was worried about when we spoke. I mean, it seemed like he had an aversion to talking about things with detectives. How's the investigation going? Hard to say, Detective. How about your case? So far, I've just received the synopsis of what's happening. 15 years ago, Genjiro Kaneda, a local bar owner, was murdered. Back then, the police had a likely suspect. But several days later, he was discovered dead from an apparent suicide. So we don't know most of the facts at all. Do you have any clues? Yes. When the crime occurred, it seems there was someone else at the scene. A first year at Yoshimitsu High School at the time. Whoa, our cases are linked! Whoa! Her name was Shinobu Asakawa. Whoa, that girl's been missing since then, right? Yes, how did you know? Detective Utsugi, these two cases might be related. Shadow, go to the police department immediately and ask about the Kaneda case. Oh, wasn't Kaneda... I think he was also in the previous game. Oh, that's... okay. I'm starting to remember this now. I remember the Kaneda case, because it factors into the next game. Or the, you know, previous game. It's late, but the police department is still bustling with people working away. Good evening. Hey kid, you can't just hang out here. What brings you in? I love you! Oh, sorry. So what brings you in today? I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, an assistant at the Utsugi Detective Agency. Oh, you're the... yes, the Detective Utsugi told us. Some people need to stop when told to stop because then I have to do my job. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it's just gotta happen, you know? You're here about the Genjiro Kaneda case, right? I'll let the lead investigator know you're here. Please wait. Yeah, I mean, just some people just don't know when to stop. Hey there. Sorry to make you wait. So you're the assistant from Detective Utsugi's place. I'm Mariuma from Investigation Division 1. It's nice to meet you. Is this game a prequel or a sequel? This is a prequel. It's a prequel, but, like, not one that you needed. Because it came out afterwards, so, like, it's not one that you needed to know. Thank you for speaking with me. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, blah blah. If I remember correctly, you were at the scene when Yoko Kojima's body was discovered as well. Alright, enough chit-chat. Let's get down to business. There you go. Thank you. See, the thing is, I'm already starting to see how things are connected, but not quite enough. I'm not clear on what Yoko has to do with all this, because I get that Ayumi was with us in the first game, and I get that Kaneda was, like, the villain of the previous game, because he was the lawyer, I think, who wanted to get revenge for his dad being murdered. So, like, I think that it's kind of heading that direction, but I'm not really clear what else it's going to establish, you know? So, you want to hear more about Genjiro Kaneda's murder case? I'll tell you everything we've got so far. Thank you so much. Soon after Genjiro Kaneda moved here in February, 15 years ago, he opened up a bar. Later that same year, on November 10th around 9 p.m., he was murdered in his home. Genjiro was stabbed multiple times with a sharp weapon, causing him to bleed to death. Based on the way he was killed, we concluded that the killer was someone who strongly resented Genjiro. The bar wasn't part of the crime scene because Genjiro was killed in his home, which is in a different location. I mean, who lives at a bar anyway, really? Do we know of anything Genjiro Kaneda might have done to make someone resent him? Genjiro Kaneda posed as a barkeep by day, but was a ruthless scoundrel by night. He would lend money to people, then charge them a horrible interest rate when he collected. On top of that, he was a fraudster. Many fell victim to his cunning schemes. This is so stupid. You can get a Pokemon with a 540 base stat total before the second gym. Is that, I assume that's a good, like, a really high stat? I never paid attention to Pokemon stats too much. I basically just grabbed whatever Pokemon I found and then just went through the game with them, you know? But if there were so many victims, why didn't the police investigate him? Well, he covered his tracks. We didn't have much to go off until people spoke up. And just as enough victims came forward and we started building a case, he was murdered. Is endgame level? Oh, really? Yeah. That's a lot. Fish up a love disc in a nearby ocean and trade someone for a Steelix. So Genjiro Kaneda was not well liked, to put it mildly. Exactly. We had a long list of potential suspects who had enough motive to kill him. And to top it all off, to this day we have yet to find the murder weapon. It was probably someone's hands, which they had to have taken with them. Genjiro had a son, Goro, who was 16 years old at the time. 100% doing the trade. I mean, that sounds like a good trade to me. Steelix is my favorite rock type next to... Isn't Steelix steel? When his father passed, Goro inherited a fortune. To this day, he lives off the money without having to work. Even before the incident, Goro didn't go to school. He just fooled around and visited Genjiro's bar. Rock, steel. Okay. Yeah, no, you're fine. I understood. Goro's 31 now, and he's probably still living like a king. What a life. I wish I could live like a king. I just live like a jester. He had a son named Goro. Genjiro was stabbed multiple times with a sharp weapon, causing him to bleed to death. I typed too fast on phone. It's fine, I do the same thing. Back then, Genjiro's bar was a hangout spot for the town's delinquents and hoodlums. A group of girls got to know Goro at the bar and later began hanging out at his house. Most of the girls were students at Ushimitsu High School. That was because one of the girls who was particularly close to Goro Kaneda was a student at Ushimitsu High School. It seems that she often invited her friends to go there after school. Go over there after school. A very good and funny jester. Thank you. I hope so. That's my only claim to fame in this world. Although I did mention I uploaded a YouTube short recently, and it's gotten over like 400 views, which is wild to me. So yeah. Using 3 steel types. Wait, no, only 2. Oh, okay. On the night of the murder, 3 girls had plans to go out with Goro and were waiting in front of his place. But Goro never showed up. 2 of the girls got tired of waiting and left, but one stayed behind, saying she'd hang around a bit longer. And that was Shinobu Asakawa? Correct. The girls left before 9 p.m., leaving Shinobu Asakawa alone when the crime was committed. Steelix at Aegislash, and the one I mistook was Sylveon. Oh, yeah, Sylveon, yeah, this is not Steel. That night she mysteriously disappeared. Was she somehow linked to the murder? We have no clues as to where she may have gone. Honestly, my gut tells me Shinobu Asakawa is dead. Why? Forensics found some type AB blood about 10 meters from the house, which matches Shinobu Asakawa's blood type. How are you doing so far? You keeping up? Why don't you take some time to gather your thoughts? Okay. Okay, here's what I've got so far. Please let me know if I'm off base. Instruction. In the following text, please enter the name of the person who fits in the blank. Please choose the name that you think is correct. Using the stick, then press A to select. The night of the crime, Genjiro and Shinobu Asakawa were present at the Kaneda residence. And Genjiro... Okay, yeah. She was waiting alone for blank to return. Goro. She was waiting alone for Goro Kaneda to return. Correct. I don't know how much of a pain Sylveon is to evolve. I'm going to flat out abuse Mega Steelix. 230 base defense, yes please. That's when the murderer came and stabbed Genjiro. That's when the murderer came and stabbed Genjiro Kaneda multiple times with a sharp weapon. Exactly. Hearing something, I assume... Yeah, no, I assume it has to be Shinobu. Hearing something, Shinobu Asakawa rushed to the scene. You've got it. Absolutely broken. You're making me want to play a Pokemon game, but I don't know which. Genjiro Kaneda was lying there, unconscious and bleeding at the feet of the killer. The killer saw her face. She tried to run, but Shinobu was caught and abducted. Then, Blank was either injured by the killer, or... I mean, that would still be her, right? Or would it be Goro? No, Goro wasn't there, though. Then, Shinobu Asakawa was either injured by the killer, or she was murdered. Even a 4x damage fighting move is literally deflected. That's pretty good. Great talk, Detective Hedgehog. Your theory matches exactly what the police thought at the time. I'm impressed. However, back then, we had one more theory regarding Shinobu Asakawa. Another theory? Was that... Yeah, okay. He's probably still living lavishly. The killer is clearly capable of horrific things. What could it be? That Shinobu Asakawa was the killer. See, she disappeared from this crime scene right after the murder. With this in mind, along with Asakawa still being a minor, we directed the media to not publish her name. At the school's request, we took extra care in gathering information. If there was a kid like you back then, it might have helped us a bunch. But because of the sensitivity of the case, only those who were directly involved know the details. That said, there are many rumors floating around, but my gut says that Asakawa was murdered by the killer. My team is 50% tanks. Tanks are fun. Kai, thank you. I will hydrate. I'm really thirsty today. I don't know if it's like just dry out or something, but I'm pretty thirsty. Or it could be that I'm just doing a lot of voices and stuff. Okay. Soon after the murder, Goro returned home to find Genjiro's body and quickly reported it to the police. It's very fun to just soak up damage and stack up stats. Yes, definitely. Goro Kaneda returned home after the murder on his way. He passed by a car. A car? It was an ordinary black car. He didn't get a good look at the make or license plate number. Understandable. He didn't know what had happened yet. but there's a good chance that the car was used in the crimes. There were tire marks near the scene of the crime. They would have needed a car to abduct Asakawa. I see. By the way, I had heard that the suspect in the case committed suicide. Oh, you're well informed. Yes, right after the incident, a man named Teruhiko Uchida committed suicide. Teruhiko Uchida. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing some of these names. Uchida. Like with Sylveon, it has pretty good defenses, so it can at least pop off 3 or 4 coal mines, spam Moonblast. Well, hey! Uchida ran a small factory in town, but he lost it after falling victim to Genjiro's fraud. Teruhiko seemed to be an upstanding man, but some say he was a little too nice for his own good. He generously went out of his way to help Genjiro, who had just moved to town. Then his generosity backfired. So, Uchida had a strong motive. We were going to speak to Teruko as a person of interest, but he had gone missing just a few hours before the crime. We tried to track his movements, but it was too late. A few days later, his body was found. His body was found. It's possible he might have killed Genjiro, then himself, but we don't have any proof. Plus, there were other suspects to consider. The problem was they all had strong alibis. And now, the year this case is reaching its statute of limitations. So that's the general summary of the Genjiro Kanata murder case. Okay. I don't have any more information. Even if you ask again, I don't have anything new to tell you. I can talk to you again if you really want, but you don't need me to, right? You've got it all down in your notes. I've got it. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Detective Utsugi was smart to hire such a reliable assistant like you. Good luck, Shadow. Don't think about Maria at all. Maria, no! Generally understand the incident that Shinobu Asakawa was implicated. I should get back to the office to process it. What's wrong? You seem lost in thought all of a sudden. It's not like I just told you to think about things. Wait a minute, aren't you looking into that Yoko Kojima case, the girl who was murdered the other day? Do you think there's some connection between that case and the Genjiro Kanata case? Yoko Kojima was looking into the rumor at Ushimitsu High School. It's about the girl who stands behind, a ghost. There's a chance the rumor came out about after Shinobu Asakawa's disappearance. A ghost. I'm going to rename Steelix M1A1 Abrams. Yeah. Pretty much. A ghost, that's quite interesting. I'd love to hear about that too. But sadly we don't have much time. Maybe next time. We can get some beers and talk it over. Oh wait, you're a minor. I'll head out now. Thank you very much for your help. Sure, get back safe. Say hi to Detective Utsugi for me. I can't! He's working on your case! I'm back. Oh, Detective Utsugi isn't around. He seems to have gone out. Shinobu Asakawa seems to have been implicated in the Kaneda case. The theory that Shinobu was murdered likely led to the rumor about the girl who stands behind. 15 years ago, Kaneda's killer and Shinobu's whereabouts are both still shrouded in mystery. Teruhiko Uchida was a strong suspect for the case, committed suicide. Was he the killer after all? Wait a second. While Yoko was looking into the rumor about the girl who stands behind, she might have come across the Kaneda case. And as she continued to investigate, it's possible she's found key information about the killer. And if the true identity of the killer ended up being someone other than Uchida, did the killer also kill her? Yes. No way. But to prove this theory, I need to confirm that Yoko knew about the Kaneda case. My team got wiped by a corefish spamming swords dance. Wow. It's funny because you were just like, oh, I'm gonna just roll. So it's about to get out. I guess I'll go and speak to more people. Why am I not in school? I might be able to find a clue that tells me whether or not... yeah, it tells me whether Yoko knew about the Kaneda case or not. Big Oopsie. Oh, Snowy! Hey! Welcome, welcome! It's good to see you! How are you doing? I streamed the first game, but this is technically a prequel, and, but it came out afterwards, so, if it seems a little confusing, don't worry, it is a little confusing. Looks like some students are participating in club activities today. I should try talking to them. Doing alright, got back home not too long ago, got rated in here from a channel I keep open. That's awesome! Congrats! School in Japan is optional. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So we stick around. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Katie was the one who rated me, so, yeah. Thank you. Excuse me, may I speak with you for a moment? Oh, a man turned this way. Is that the supervising teacher? So, like, it's weird. These are remakes of Famicom games, and they're like detective games. They're really cool. You support our Pony friends? Yes, absolutely. And, I'm happy to support too. I was hoping to be the one to raid Katie instead of the other way around, but, Katie had to end stream, so, you know. What's going on, you? Oh, it's you, little Mr. Detective who's been hanging around the school these days. Who's he calling little? What's the matter, Mr. Detective? What's the matter, Detective? Who would murder her? Oh, duh, that's what you're investigating. Such a horrifying story. I don't want to believe that it's real, but I do. Adults believe it too, then. The Kaneda case. What's that? It's a murder that occurred in this town 15 years ago. Have you ever heard of it? Oh, wow. That's sad, but I wouldn't know. You've been a great help so far, thank you. I'm not sure it's a good idea to say anymore. So tragic. Why did she have to be killed? I can't go anywhere else, so clearly I need to prod something about him. That's too long ago. I wouldn't know anything. I wouldn't know, but Mr. Kamada might. Well, then where's he? Why am I talking to you? Possible Kamada could know about the Kaneda case. Yoko might have thought so too and gone to ask him. I do think this is a really interesting game though, because it's not quite like Phoenix Wright, but it's definitely that sort of visual novel style, for lack of a better term, you know? Excuse me. Mr. Kamada doesn't seem to be around. But there's a student over there. Maybe she's in the art club. Hey! You there in the corner! Hey there, do you have a moment? I'm in the middle of painting right now. Don't talk to me. I pissed her off. Well, she pissed me off, so... Okay. Yeah, look at the oil painting, please. What an amazing painting. The colors are quite exquisite. Thanks. I see you have an eye for talent. Can I help you? Where's Mr. Kamada? He's gone off somewhere. Well, then tell me what you know. Are you playing as Utsugi right now? No, I'm still playing me, Shadow the Hedgehog. I feel so sorry for Yoko. I'm really bad with that stuff. Don't ask me that again. He should be somewhere in school. He said he was coming back. God, my throat might be giving out. Doing all these voices. Good, he hasn't left then. Oh, I thought we flashed back to an old case. No, the only flashback we did was, like, just thinking about the Kaneda case. But, yeah. What's that? It's a murder that occurred in this town 15 years ago. Have you ever heard about it? I mean, you don't look like you're even 15 years old, so, like... That's around the time I was born in Paris. Paris? Okay. I'm half French. Can you tell my face? I have no idea. Art is an explosion. That's an old saying. I heard there was an artist that used to tell that joke. Do you know of him? Da Vinci. I don't think it was meant to be a joke. How sad. Probably the people who were involved. Okay. Okay, if I want to confirm Yoko knew about the Kaneda case, I'd probably visit her house first. That's convenient. Now, I don't know a whole lot about law, and especially not Japanese law, but, like, don't you usually need to do, like, formal requests to have people answer questions and stuff? Like, they have to come in for questioning? Like, you can't just, like, drop by their house and just be like, answer my question! Who is it? It's Shadow from the Utsugi Detective Agency. Oh, just a second. I remember you. Hello, sorry for coming over unannounced. Well, is there something? What is that about? It's a murder case that occurred 15 years ago. Okay. There's nothing else I can tell you. I've told you everything I can. No, you haven't! What is that about? What does it have to do with my daughter? Mind empty. No thoughts. I shouldn't be staring at things. I'll be careful. There's a chance this case is deeply connected to Yoko's case. Does any of this sound familiar? That's not a response. That's still not a response. What do you know? I'll go and check Yoko's room for any clues. Stay here and I'll be right back. If you were officially law enforcement, then you may want to show... They may want you to show up at the station for questioning. Since you're a private detective, you can just show up, but they don't have to answer your questions. I see. Okay. That... I kind of was... I guess because we're working so closely with the police, my brain was like, well, wouldn't I need, like, more formalities? I don't know. I couldn't find anything, but I brought her bag. Feel free to take a look through it. Thank you. Please go ahead and look through the bag, since I'm sure she would want you to. She loved people searching her bag. There are textbooks inside the bag. Oh, and several notebooks, too. I'm just gonna take this whole thing. I'll take a look inside. Nothing seems to stand out in here. There's another notebook. Take the other one. Nothing standing out. Please take a look through the bag. Maybe I just need to check the bag again. There's another notebook? Still? Am I just taking out every single thing? Ah, okay. I see. Oh, wow. Newspaper clippings regarding the Kaneda case are pasted all over the pages. I was right, Yoko was looking into the Kaneda case. That's all I can say. Well, the notebooks help and all. Just as I thought, Yoko was investigating the Kaneda case. Detective Utsuki is investigating the Kaneda case. I should do more questioning at Ushimitsu High School. Just need to find a clue that links the two cases. Thank you very much, Miss Kojima. With your help, I found a valuable clue. I'll head out now. Thank you, Mr. Hedgehog. Please find the killer quickly. I will. The tennis club is still here. That's weird. Why would the tennis club be here? Oh wait, maybe the art room. Because maybe he'll be back. Has Mr. Komada returned? Not yet. Well then, what good are you? I don't see Komada. Okay, so she feels sorry. He'll be back. She doesn't know. I wonder what kind of art explodes. Mine. I'm not a good artist. I can't draw very well. Yeah, there must be something with this guy that I haven't explored yet. So tragic. Why did she have to be killed? Such a horrifying story. I don't really believe there's a real thing. Have you seen... Sorry, have you seen Mr. Komada? No, I haven't seen him. Are you sure, though? Oh yeah, earlier I saw a strange man leave the school. A strange man? Yeah, I didn't recognize him, but he seemed about 30 years old and had really mean eyes. What does that even mean? I don't know if I should tell you about that. Tell me! Tell me everything! What to do? Should I talk? No, I won't. It's not a good idea to speak so casually right now. Look, Mr. Detective, Komada's in the art room now. Oh, you're right. Thanks for distracting me from your clearly suspicious behavior. That's not worrying at all. If you'll excuse me, then...
Hello, Shadow. How's the investigation coming along?
I think I'm slowly starting to make some progress.
Oh, wow. I see. That's wonderful. Oh, yes, I remember that incident. Let's see. The victim was...
It was a man named Genjiro Kaneda. I'm playing EP Creepy Ocean game. It's a good one, though.
Oh, was that his name?
His son, Goro, was the one who discovered the body.
Really? I had no idea.
A man named Teruhiko Uchida was the lead suspect, but he committed suicide before the police had a strong case.
I see. So you're saying the case is still a mystery.
Okay, what to do now? I have the vehicles. Just in need of depth modules. Yeah, well then just get the depth modules. No, I'm just kidding.
Why are we talking about such an old case, kid?
Because it's relevant.
Does it have anything to do with this one?
Yes.
I wish I had more to tell you. I told you the last time, the girl who inquired about it is indeed the one.
Yeah. I know that.
The rumor likely originated from the disappearance of Shinobu Asakawa.
In fact, the person at the scene of the Kaneda case, who later went missing, was Shinobu Asakawa. I'm on day 20. Well, you can get the rubies. I believe in you.
What? She was involved with that incident then? Oh my, to know that Shinobu Asakawa was involved in the Kaneda case.
That's it? That's all you have to say? I was kind of hoping you would be like, oh, she said something... anything.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Gotta get the ruby off the fat guy's head. Exactly, son.
So how does Kojima's murder relate to the Kaneda case? Kojima was researching the girl who stand behind the rumor that started with Asakawa, but how does that explain her murder?
Hey! Welcome back, Katie! Welcome back. I hope everything's been good. Snowy came by here and hung out with us, so that was fun. So thank you for raiding again. And you're a precious bean. And I'm having fun playing this game. It's not like super action heavy or anything, but I'm enjoying it. I suspect Yoko learned key details about the Kaneda case while investigating the girl who stands behind her. I believe that the culprit murdered her to conceal the truth.
What?
In fact, I was able to confirm yesterday that Yoko was indeed looking into the Kaneda case. I didn't get to talk much today. I was heavily focused on building, got a lot done in SevTech today. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm glad you got a lot done. It's always nice to get stuff done. I've been playing Minecraft just kind of in my own recently, and it's weird because I used to play the Switch version, and now that I have a Steam Deck, I was trying it out on Steam Deck, and either I'm really terrible at it, or I got some really weird roll, or they made some really weird changes. I don't know. Okay, what's going on? A comic! Ah, Precious Bean. It's a lot to explain, but basically, there was a girl who was murdered, and we're trying to figure out why. Turns out it might be related to a murder case that happened a long time ago. It's a mod pack in Minecraft. I see. Okay. I'm not very familiar with Minecraft in general. A bunch of mods that have things unlocked through the ages, from Stone Age all the way to futuristic. That sounds really fun. Can't guarantee it, but there is a chance. If only I could be of more help.
That's your theory, am I right? Sorry, I didn't read that first one because I thought he was going to say something else.
Yes, for now it is.
It looks like the girl who stands behind Rumor is a big clue here.
Gee, thanks.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay. Time to explore in the rusty, dusty, musty Seema. Yeah. Good luck with that. Guy from the tennis club is making fun of me a bit. Maybe he knows something. It's a bit of a leap, but I'll take a look. I'm sorry, I'll be back in a bit. I'm just gonna check random rec locations. Yeah. Do it. Hope for the sonar upgrade. That would be nice.
So you came back. I knew you would, Mr. Detective.
Does he have something he wants to tell me?
Mr. Detective, I need to tell you something after all. And while no one's around to spread any weird rumors, for Yoko's sake I'll clue you in. There's someone known to be the first witness to the girl who stands behind.
The first? Is that true? Who could it be?
Listen, you did not hear this from me, but it's said that Miss Hayama, the biology teacher, was the first person to see the girl who stands behind.
Miss Hayama?
Though she strongly denies it.
So a teacher spread this rumor, not a student. I should speak with Hayama anyway. Kamada would know her.
Mr. Detective, may I excuse myself? There are some people waiting for me.
Thank you very much. Sorry for interrupting your club activity supervision. What do you
mean, Mr. Detective?
You're the tennis club's supervising teacher, aren't you?
Ha! Sub-Detective, I'm a bona fide student of Ushimisha High School, first year, in fact. Didn't you see me getting tips from the senior students earlier?
Yeah. Oh, I'm really sorry. Sorry. Cowardice is both a good and bad trait. Too bad I have it. I mean, it can be a good thing in some ways.
What for? Anyway, I must get going. Good luck, Detective.
He certainly has a commanding presence. Good in the way that your gut knows when something's bad and you go, hey, I want to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, it's important to recognize when you're in danger, you know? I heard a rumor that the teacher named Miss Hayama was the first to witness the girl who stands behind.
Miss Hayama? Why would a teacher start such a childish rumor?
Just you misrecognized danger. Kinda, yeah.
It's hard to imagine Miss Hayama is the first person to see the girl who stands behind. If true, that would have been 15 years ago, right? But she's only been teaching here for about 10 years. Oh, but she was here as a student.
Okay.
Kids these days spread all sorts of tall tales. Oh, wait a minute.
What is it?
I remember now, Miss Hayama is an alumna of this school.
Yeah. Yeah. Really?
In which case, it's a possibility. Or she may at least know something about the case. I'll go get her. You stay here, and definitely don't pay attention to the doors getting locked. Ta-da! Here she is.
Okay. Hello. I'm Hayama. I'm Shadow Hedgehog from the Utsugi Detective Agency. Nice to meet you. I have a few questions, if you don't mind. I love ampules. Why did this happen? I feel so sorry for her. The Zapfish in Splatoon, but way scarier. Yeah, of course. Everything in that game is scarier. I heard that you were the first to witness the girl who stands behind.
have nothing to do with it.
What do you mean? I really don't know anything. That's not suspicious.
We weren't even in the same grade, so I didn't know her well. Her name? I just knew her name and what she looked like.
I can't even keep her voice consistent. I'm like trying to give her a somewhat fitting voice and it's just not happening. I remember the incident to some extent. Goro Kaneda. The only thing I heard about him was that he was a bad apple. I was a good student. I never had anything to do with him. I'm so cozy. Aw, cozy bean. I'm glad you're cozy. I hope you will spend some time here and enjoy a murder mystery game. Who? I don't know that person. And me talking over it like a goober. He's the victim of the Kaneda case. Thanks. Well, that's rather sudden. What do you mean that's... What are you talking about? Maybe show her the class ID? Why did this happen? You know that Shinobu Asakawa went missing around that time, right? Shinobu was at the scene of the Kaneda incident, and then was murdered by the killer. She then became the girl who stands behind and appeared at school. At least that was the rumor back then. But I wasn't the one who spread it. I only spread butter on toast. Holy shit, that was easy. Hey! Easy. GG. Kai. Woot. You did it. First rec had this so... Hey! Wow. It was a rumor, but I didn't start it. Gonna read manga at the same time. Which manga? I have to know. Oh, a girl was at the door just now. No, there wasn't. Maybe I'm imagining things. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't think I can be of any more help. My clueless first friend. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. But, I hope it's good. I hope you like it.
My hands are a little full right now. Come back later, okay, kid?
What's he up to? He's rustling through something in the corner. It looks like he's searching for something.
Fine, fine. What is it?
Well, I'll get going. I'm sorry I couldn't be of much help. No, thank you very much for your cooperation.
Oh, what is it? Oh, Miss Hayama left?
Yes. That's because she's about to get murdered.
I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for?
It's my wallet, kid. I had 3,500 yen in it. I'll go retrace my steps. That's almost like $2.
I'm just kidding. I don't know what the conversion rate is. I just remember, Little Karibo, if you don't know, he's the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. He made a video that was like, he was kind of summarizing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga, and, there was this one joke he made where, because, like, the first story is about a schoolyard bully who takes people's lunch money. And so, like, when the Pharaoh shows up and challenges him to a shadow game, instead of being a card game, it's actually like, it's like the point of the game is like you had to stab the back of your hand, or like you placed money on the back of your hand and you had to stab, and whatever you got to stab you could keep, but if you were too greedy you'd stab your hand. And oh, you watched that, Katie? Yeah, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and I was really big into abridging, so like I watched all those videos, and there was a point where he was like, because the schoolyard bully demands 5,000 yen, and he goes like, and the Pharaoh's like, oh, I accidentally have 10,000 yen, and little Karibo goes like, 10,000 yen? That's like $10! And I thought that was so funny. It was hilarious stuff. It is. He actually, like a week or so ago, uploaded another Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged episode. It is still going. I didn't think it was as good as some other ones, but like I'm glad he's still keeping at it. I really do hope the entire series gets abridged. I hope he finds his wallet. I don't see her. She must have left already. Is Hayama really the first one to see the girl who stands behind her, or was that misinformation? It definitely seemed like she knew more than what she was letting on. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah. Oh, Hayama's back. I wonder what's wrong. Miss Hayama, is everything alright? Where's Mr. Kamada? He left to go find his lost wallet. I see. Did you need to speak to Mr. Kamada? What's up with Hayama? Hayama. Miss Hayama, thanks again for your cooperation today. Have a nice evening. Wait. I came back to talk to you. Huh? The rumor was true. I was the first to see the girl who stands behind. How could you lie to me? I couldn't say it earlier because Mr. Kamada was around. It would be shameful if a teacher was found to have started the rumor. I debated whether I should do this, but if it'll help solve the case, I'll tell you. About the night I saw the girl who stands behind. Oh! Tell me. Tell me. It was 15 years ago on the night of November 10th. I was a second-year student at the time. November 10th? That's the day Kenjiro Kaneda was murdered. Yes, that's why I remember it so well. Around 10 p.m. that night, I realized I had forgotten my homework at school. I knew I shouldn't have, but I was stupid enough to sneak out of my house to go get the worksheets from school. The school seemed to be deserted, just as I got my homework and was about to leave. I heard someone calling me from behind. I thought I was in trouble and turned around. Through the classroom window, I saw a girl standing there, drenched in blood. I was so scared I nearly fainted, but then I looked back again. Nobody was there. That is pretty creepy. I ran away as fast as I could. I felt like my heart wouldn't stop. I felt like my heart would stop. Okay. Whoa! The girl who stands behind is probably Shinobu's ghost. Wait, are you saying that the blood-covered girl was Shinobu? Well, I was scared and it was dark. I couldn't really see her face clearly. But I can tell you one thing for sure. The ghost was wearing our school uniform. Ethan! Oh, hey! Hey, I've gotten Twitch again, and I'm old enough to be on here. Okay, yeah! I'm glad to hear that. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad now that everything's cool. Thank you for the follow. I do really appreciate it, Ethan. Thank you. It means a lot to me. So, welcome back. Say 18 plus things. You don't need to be 18 plus to use Twitch, but you need to be, whatever age. 18 plus things. Oh, you know what? Good one. Good one, Katie. I know it's 13 plus, right? Oh, okay. I told the same thing to Yoko. I just couldn't refuse her. What? She spoke with Yoko? And then she was murdered. Some students are saying that it's the curse of the girl who stands behind. Please don't tell anyone about this. Yes, of course. Thank you for speaking with me. More 18 plus thing. Snowy, thank you for... Man, it's getting 18 plus in my stream chat. The girl who's probably Shinobu's ghost. Drinking a plus 21 thing in America. Yeah, you said it. Oh, one more thing. After talking with me, Yoko seemed to be arguing with Mr. Tazaki, our janitor. Mr. Tazaki? Alcohol, yes. Why don't we ask him about it? He should be in the janitor's room now. I said, I can't take it. I understand. There's so much 18 plus going on in my chat. It's almost 19. I'm just kidding. The build up to this is oof. 18 plus ooh. I know it's kind of my chat do be wildin' right now, as the kids say, which I'm not very familiar with, but I think that's how it's used. Build up to the ooh. It's always the case, huh? Oh, what did I?
Huh? What are you doing here?
Mr. Tazaki, I heard you had an argument with Yoko Kojima before she was murdered. What was it about?
I don't know. I don't remember such a thing. What are you talking about? Enough! I'm not talking to you anymore.
I have a witness saying that she saw the two of you arguing. You shouldn't have even hinted at a gender there. Just in case he hunts them down. Someone posted a GameStop selling a used PS1 for $60. Is that really that good a deal, though? I mean, I guess if they include the controller and it's tested and stuff, I guess it's not the worst, but, I don't know, I feel like that's just what PS1s go for. I'll ask you one more time. What was going on with you and Yoko Kojima? It did include a controller. I mean, I guess it's marginally worth it, but I don't know. To me, it's not like an insane deal. What was going on with you and Yoko Kojima?
I don't know any student by that name. I never met her. Who told you that? Whoever told you that's a liar? I didn't argue with anyone.
This is Yoko Kojima. Please take a good look. You know her, don't you? Son, don't make me do this. You know, it feels too good to be true, but I decay the prices of them. I don't know the price of them that well either. I feel like I've seen PS1s with like one controller go for like 50, 60 bucks online. It's because they're hinting at something they shouldn't be talking about.
I don't know anything.
Clearly. Maybe I should call the police and then you'll remember?
Stop with the accusations. I'm innocent.
Yeah, that's an okay deal, but it's not like I drop cash on it again, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a decent deal. It's just, it didn't strike me as this, like, oh shit, like, GameStop's selling that? Like, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. You know?
I don't know. Enough, I'm not talking with you anymore. Except I said that already, and still I'm talking with you.
I already have a PS1. Yeah, same, but, yeah. Oh, also, Katie, do you know do you know places to get good replacement parts for things? Because I have something I need to repair, and, I don't know really if there's any good places to get parts. So, it's pretty neat. Yeah. I'd love a PS1 complete in box if I could, PS2 as well. I do have a PS2. I don't remember if it's not complete in box, but it's in the box and it has the manual. I need to repair this. It's a Surface. I can't tell which one, but it's very damaged, as you can see. And I was like, it looks like it's only the screen that's really broken, so if I could repair it, you know, I will have gotten an amazing deal on this. Because Surface Pros are very expensive. Sasaki is clearly hiding something. He's panicking. There's gotta be a reason. Does Sasaki have an alibi? Do you know the model? So, think about that. When I searched it up, it wouldn't tell me. All it says is Windows 8 Pro, and there's Surface, and there's, like, some numbers. But when I looked up the numbers, they didn't correlate to anything, so I don't know. I don't know if it's a serial number, so I don't quite... Oh, wait, does the kickstand say? No, it doesn't say. Okay. Look at that say. Yes, I did. Well, anyway, Katie, I mean, I'm not expecting you to be able to repair it through my Twitch chat. I was wondering if, like, you had a recommendation for, like, a parts website or something. This 8 Pro is model. Go off that. Well, it's not a Pro 8. It has Windows 8 on it, so I assume it's one of the older ones. This game looks pretty interesting. It is really interesting. Like, if you like Phoenix Wright and you like detective games, I think it's a really cool game. Okay, then where were you, and what were you doing the night Yoko Kojima was murdered?
Stop with the accusations. I'm innocent.
Mr. Sasaki, tell the truth.
Get out.
Hey, what's wrong? Ayumi, what are you doing here? Shadow, I came here because I need to talk to you. When I heard someone yelling, I thought it might be you. What happened with Mr. Tazaki? Well, he got mad at me for finding out the truth, so... You wanted to talk to me? Yesterday, I went to the river to lay some flowers down where Yoko was found. I also did a little detective work and heard something pretty interesting. The night Yoko was murdered, someone saw a man by the river, but they weren't paying attention and don't remember his face. What? But the witness said he appeared to be an older man, around 60 or so. I don't know if it has anything to do with the case, but that would be around Mr. Tsuzaki's age.
You can't just go around. You can't just go around accusing people. Get out! Get out!
Hey, what are you doing? I hate those legendary. I hate this legendary. Oh, why? Please calm down.
Get out!
Is it into 8 or 8.1? If it's 8, it's the original surface. Okay. It might be the original surface. All it says is Windows 8 Pro. Yeah, that's the original. Okay, well, thank you for helping me figure that out, because I looked it up and I couldn't get it. I accidentally hit a Diamond City security guard with it because it does explode. Oh, that's understandable. That happens. It's a combat rifle with the explosive legendary effect, and it does 15 explosive damage. Wow. What's the matter with Mr. Tazaki? He got so defensive. He used to be so kind, now he's like a different person. It's like he murdered someone. I'm sorry, I'm just so surprised about Mr. Tazaki. Mr. Tazaki isn't connected to the case, right? He kind of is. What's wrong? Yeah, I mean, he kind of is. I see. What do you know? The girl who stands behind is standing behind me. Yoko's words. I wonder what she could have meant. Don't you have quotes? I do have quotes. What do you mean? Cool thing about iFixit is that it's a site for buying power, giving you guides. Okay. I'll take a look at iFixit then. I didn't know if this was that kind of thing. I guess I don't know a whole lot about iFixit, so I was just kind of... Yeah. By the way, did you hear? Recently a strange man came by the school. Who do you think it was? A mature-looking student said something similar. What was the man like? He didn't really seem like a good guy. Probably about 30 years old. So not the man from the river. It seems like Ayumi saw the same man as the mature-looking student. Who could it be? Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to help you. Yeah, iFixit is a very good place to start if that doesn't say. Yeah, okay, thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. You are precious. You're a heckin' precious bean. Who could it be? Sounds like an outsider's been coming to the school, but it's getting late. I'll walk Ayumi home before going back. Ayumi, if you're heading out, let me walk you back. Swear. Yeah. Oh, if only Emerald was here. Going to the faculty lounge now. Want to join? Oh, I haven't seen Mr. Hibino since the day Yoko was found. Yes, I'll go with you. That wasn't really what I was implying, but okay. Why do I feel like I was being watched? The flying dingleberries. Yes, I remember that. So the origin of that quote is from Phoenix Wright. It's the second game where it's the circus thing. They the funny thing is, because I'm a big fan of Game Grumps, so they're just starting to post their playthrough of the second game, and when they got to that point, I was so hoping that they would see that line, but because they were already thinking ahead, they skipped out on that line, and I was very sad. Okay, see you later. Okay, then. Same, I love watching... Oh, let's go! Katie! You are so cool! Yeah, I was sad because they're playing through it, and they missed that line, and I was like, oh, they would have laughed at that line. His face is pale. He probably still hasn't recovered from the shock. Mr. Habina. Oh, you are? This is the, son. This is the one that everyone says is, like, hot. Or who that one student said was hot. Yoko, in a place like that, I hear that you're investigating. Can't have glass without S. I shot and I missed and I missed again. I hit something, but but it wasn't what I was aiming for, so I guess I missed. I passed out. I had a dream I was firing at something. I missed. Yeah, he's hot. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks decent. Yeah. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies. His mind is clearly preoccupied. Yo. She's speaking with another teacher. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little... richer. Watch them play the Sonic 06... Wait, Sonic 08 game? You mean 06, right? Because 08 would have been, What would 08 have been? Unleashed, I think? 06. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I remember. I used to be a big fan of John's. I'm not anymore, because, he kind of tainted my view of him, but, the Philip Zelda thing is the best adaptation. I do love the CDI games. I'm resetting over a legendary enemy so I can get the best possible one. Am I cheating? No, you're just using mechanics that the game gives you. Doesn't seem to be processing my questions. Squadala! We're off! I wonder what's for dinner. If you have not played Arzette, you absolutely should, because it is a love letter to those games, and it makes me very happy. The sun's setting. Apparently it was important to note that. I've been thinking of getting a CDI just for I want the CDI games pretty badly. Like, unironically, they have impacted me quite a lot. I want to own them. But they're also really expensive, so I just can't justify it, you know what I mean? But I would love to have a CDI and the Zelda games for it. See, it's weird because it's like, oh, he won't recognize anything other than Yoko, but you can't present her ID. Why do I always get nervous in the faculty lounge? It's an ordinary office desk. I don't really play games anymore. I think the most recent thing I've played is GTA 5. Honestly, like, I can't think of very many games and things that I'm really looking forward to. Because it's like... I don't know. It seems to be processing my questions. What am I doing wrong? He won't respond to the Yoko prompt. Found one on Mercy for 170. Which, I mean, I guess it depends on which one and what condition and stuff. Just play whatever is on PS Plus. I'm still a big advocate for physical ownership, but it's understandable. Oh, it was bought. Okay. Did someone call for me?
Mr. Habino, Mr. Habino. Mr. Habino, what's the matter? I've been trying to get your attention.
Looks like the quintessential gentleman, probably around 60 years old. He's the murderer!
Oh, so you are Mr. Hedgehog, the detective. Nice to meet you. My name is Rabe. I'm the principal.
Mr. Roboto. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Shadow from Space Colony Arc. Will you respond to my question?
I'm so sorry, but I need to speak with Mr. Habino here. Would you mind coming back another time? Now, if you'll excuse me.
They're gone. In the end, I couldn't get anything from Mr. Habino. I guess there's no point in being here much longer. I wonder if Ayumi is done with her business yet. Ayumi! What is it? I'm done now. He's a lovely principal. He's very respected around here. That means he's the murderer. I only own like 6 games on physical release. I mean, I don't blame people for not getting physical games, but personally, I think it's just worse to not own physical stuff. There's a bid for 85 and 5 days left. Oh yeah, easy. That's the sad thing. I went through a thing where I saw a disc for Klonoa on PS1, which is a super expensive game, and I saw it early enough that it was like $20 or something like that, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll throw in a bid, whatever. Immediately got overbid, and I finally got a little extra money, so I upped my bid to like 100. That stayed for like 5 minutes, and I think it ended up at several hundred or something. It was wild. That's usually how those things go. Shadow, I've decided to help you. I want to find the killer as soon as possible, too. Wait, that's just PS4 game, sorry. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still. Oh my lord, Wands of Gamelon for 100. Buy price because of scuff. Hey, if you could get it working, that's not a bad deal. Let's talk at the office. I know how Ayumi feels. She wants her best friend's killer to be caught quickly, but for her safety, I can't let her get involved. Because I'm clearly the older one here. Ayumi, it's dangerous. Or you can't get involved in the case. It's way too dangerous. Till I'm 15 or 16? Yeah. I think really what illustrates the horrors of a digital future for me was the PlayStation Discovery thing, where it was like, even if you bought the game, they're just gonna delete it for you, and like you can't use it ever, and you're not getting a refund. I was just like, I can't. I would not be okay with that. I guess I stepped out of line. I'm sorry. You idiot! I'm so stupid. I ruined my one chance at love. Ayumi. Hey kid, we're closing up. Time to go home. I don't have the spare cash. Understandable. I don't either. Okay, good night. Right. Be safe. Detective Utsuki isn't here. It seems he's been out all day. Hayama, the teacher, was the first witness of the girl who stands behind. The date of the first sighting matches the date of Genjiro Kaneda's murder 15 years ago. Rumor has it that the girl who stands behind is a ghost of Shinobu Asakawa. Do ghosts really exist? A man around 30 years ago was seen at the school recently? Oh, a man around 30 years old was seen at the... Okay. Right now, Tazaki is most suspicious. He definitely knows something. Well, phone dying. Oh, okay. Katie, thank you so much for your help and for the raid and for hanging out and chatting and stuff. Have a good one. You're precious. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. When Shinobu was abducted, she was most likely injured. Wait. Incident from the Shinobu got caught up in the scene of the crime because she happened to be there when Genjiro was murdered. Okay, so 9 p.m. she was murdered. And then she went missing. Last seen at the time and place of the crime, Shinobu Asakawa then goes missing. Did Genjiro's killer take Shinobu Asakawa? What if the culprit took Shinobu to the school for some reason? Could it be that what Hayama saw that night was actually Shinobu Asakawa's injured and bloody body? Interesting. It's totally possible from a chronological standpoint. Why take her to the school? I upset Ayumi yesterday, but I can't put her in danger. I need to find the killer as soon as possible, for Ayumi's sake too. It's the phone. Utsugi, can you get that? I'm about to leave. Yes, this is the Utsugi Detective Agency. Shadow, it's me. Detective Utsugi, hello. Good, you're still at the office. There's something you should know about the Kaneda case. Huh? Okay. Back then there was another suspect other than Uchida. What? Another suspect? Who? It's actually someone connected to Ushimitsu High School. I think you know who it is. Can you guess? Yeah, it's, what's his name? Tsutsiki. Yeah, Tazaki. That's it. Yes, is it Toshiro Tazaki? You're right. Great work. Tazaki owed Kaneda a large amount of money. A few days before the murder, the two men were seen arguing. But he had an alibi. At the time of the crime, Tazaki is said to have been at the school repairing a wall. Repairing a wall, you say? It's odd, but there was a man who asked Tazaki to repair the wall and saw it completed. It was Principal Urabe from Ushimitsu High School. Principal? Urabe didn't know Kaneda and therefore is unlikely to be involved with the incident. Since Urabe is very respected, he was able to establish Tazaki's alibi. How's Beef doing? He's been good. He's been sweet. He's been very sleepy today, so I haven't seen him a whole lot, but he's been sweet. Doesn't it sound a bit odd? Look into it, will you? Oh, and about that girl named Ayumi. How is she doing? I was just curious. Beef picture! Okay, so I believe this one I've already shown before, so I'm going to... This one. This one is so cute because he, if you see, like, his tail, he wraps his tail around his leg when he sleeps. It's so cute, and he loves that chair, so he just sleeps there, and when he's on his back, he sleeps really deeply. But that was like a rare moment where he was still kind of awake, and it was just so cute. I love him so much. I love that cat so much. Look at him. Look at the beef. Anyway. If nothing is wrong, don't worry about it. Good luck. My cats are little menaces. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. Beef is definitely... He has some quirks, but for the most part, he's a very good cat. When Kaneda was murdered, Tazaki was probably repairing the wall in the old school building. It was repaired on the night that Genjiro was killed and Shinobu went missing. I feel like that wall is hiding some sort of mystery. I should meet with the Principal Urabe and Sasaki to ask about the Kaneda case. That definitely won't get me in trouble. You know what? Looking at the time and the fact that this is the start of a new chapter, I think is a good stopping point. So, I'm gonna try and stop here, and then we're gonna raid someone and stuff. Looks like classes are still in session. Can't go to the faculty room until the school's over. I'll have to wait to speak to Principal Urabe then. Okay. Since this is such a good stopping point, thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, following, chatting, just all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific. Now that I'm not employed anymore, I should be able to keep to that schedule a little more consistently. Yeah, bye. Thank you so much for hanging out and stuff. I hope it was fun. I had a lot of fun. I have a Discord if anyone is interested, !Discord, or there's a link in my About section. It's the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. Yeah, and that'll be it from me for today. So we're gonna raid someone. Yeah, I'm excited to see where the story goes too, because I'm not clear, like, I get how it would connect to the first game, but I'm not clear what relevance Yoko has to anything, so we'll see. But yeah, if you have suggestions for a raid, let me know, otherwise I'm sure I'll find someone. And then, yeah, that'll be it from me for today. Let's see. I do see Kirk live. There's Tina. Oh, it's Tina's birthday? We might raid Tina. Since Snowy was talking about helping fellow ponies, let's do that. Let's raid Tina. !Raid will have Nightbot send my raid message, so you're free to copy and paste that and send it in the chat when we get to the chat. Sorry. But otherwise... And it's also Tina's birthday, so if you want to actually... You know what? Hold on. I'm going to edit it slightly. I'm adding happy birthday. Okay. So copy and paste that message and send it in the chat when we get there. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. And yeah, let's show Tina some love, cause yeah, we want to show support for good people. So yeah, bye.